Dice, ¿cómo hacer que los hombres se me acerquen? He estado soltera por 2 años. ¿Apenas 2 años? No aguanta nada, hombre.
I need somebody to give me the fucking tutorial on how to be a woman that a man feels comfortable approaching. Like, I am trying to work so hard on my resting bitch face. I don't know how to portray, like, single. Talk to me. Talk to me. I'm single. I've been single for 2 years.
Oh my God. Están desesperadas, güey.
I don't know. I don't know what to do.
I don't know.
Modern dating has a lot of problems because most women of this generation have the wrong assessment of their dating options. They were told that all of them are 10s, so they deserve the top 10% of men. Therefore, most of them automatically disqualify all men who are not part of the top 10%. We all know that her problem is not the fact that men are not approaching her, but the fact that she is not being approached by Chad and Tyrone, and this is why she is mad. Instead of waiting for Chad to approach her, she should give a second look at the guy in her friend zone, because they are probably her best option as they will treat her really well. I think most men can recognize a high-maintenance, self-absorbed, demanding, narcissistic, unrealistic woman within the first few minutes of meeting her, which is around the same amount of time most women know if she's going to sleep with him, or just friend zone him or use him as a meal ticket. Don't go for Tyrone and Chad in your 20s, then you won't have this problem.
Esa está buena, güey. O sea, normalmente a los Sims, a los hombres que mandan la friend zone, los usan como meal ticket, ¿sí? Como un boleto, como un pase de comida. O sea, ellos saben que te van a tener ahí seguro para cada vez que se les antoje ir a tragar, güey.
3 words would solve all their problems. Stop. Chasing. Chad. That sheik mad that men are not approaching her has probably been approached several times, but gave the guy the cold shoulder because he wasn't 6 feet or whatever. Just know this problem ain't in the United States only. South Africa here speaking, and the expectations of relationships have been ruined by celebs and the socials. These days, you can't even approach a woman by walking, but instead, you must be pulling up in a car looking like an influencer 24/7.
I went out tonight and not a single soul saw my outfit that was relevant, so I thought somebody on the internet could at least see it, because I thought it was really cute. So I wore these platform boots with my favorite mid-rise shorts and this like silver metallic top with metallic matching necklace and my new black bomber jacket.
Es increíble cómo no se dan cuenta que para los hombres ya no importa tanto cómo te veas, güey. La verdad, ya van más allá. Y ahora, es eso y se quejan de los hombres que las... Vaya, que las voltean a ver, que les hablan, que las sexualizan. O sea, entonces ¿para qué enseñas, güey?
Yeah, I mean, I would have talked to me in this outfit, but not a single man or woman approached me. So, I'm home. It's 2 a.m. I'm gonna watch Silver Linings Playbook and sit with my cat. Have a good night, everyone.
She is attractive and shouldn't have a problem being approached, but the way things are going, we will have more clips like this, where a woman complains about not being approached. And this is something women can easily change by changing the way they interact with men when they are approached, regardless if the guy is Chad or not. Most men want to approach. We want to build connection and family with women, but due to their past experiences, a lot of men are stepping back. They no longer approach.
Damn.
And women can easily change this by being polite when dealing with this subject. If you don't like the guy who approached you, you can politely tell him that you are not interested. Just be nice when a guy approaches you, regardless of whether he is Chad or not, or start doing the approach yourself and all these problems will end.
and they're saying, well, it's your fault because, 50+% of you are not even approaching women in the first place. But we want to go a little bit deeper than that. I think we can feel that a little bit. And I think we'll get to the conclusion that men should go out and talk to women, but we should also ask ourselves why.
Esto es algo que igual le debes de poner atención. O sea, el lenguaje corporal te dice mucho. Bueno, no sé los tatuajes, pero el lenguaje corporal, si no se siente una señorita, güey. No mames. Está toda incómoda. Y aquí, ¿qué pedo? O sea, no, güey. Desde ahí, tú puedes ver de qué van.
They don't want to approach women. Let's get into what those reasons are first.
Okay, so the number one reason why men fear approaching other women is rejection, fear of rejection. And the number two reason is fear of social consequence.
Which is like what? Like being laughed at, bullied, told that you're ugly or something like that. And the rest of the men stated that they were afraid of things like legal action or that they weren't attracted to the woman or some other reason for not approaching them. I mean, and it turns out a lot of women do not want to be approached in the first place. According to this study, in the group of women 18 to 25, nearly 23% of them say they do not want to be approached whatsoever. That's about 1 in 4.
Yes, so your odds are pretty good.
Yeah, 75% want attention. As a woman, though, I can imagine a lot of women being like, yeah, I want to be approached. And yeah, I want men to chat me up. But as soon as the wrong type of man does that.
Oh my God. El hombre equivocado lo hace. O sea, esos estándares están por las nubes. O sea, tiene que ser el hombre correcto. Tiene que ser el hombre ideal que las hable. Si no, pues nadie me habla, ¿no? O sea, los nice guys, los beta, los hombres que ellas perciben de bajo valor, esos no cuentan, porque de que les hablan, les hablan. Pero ellas quieren que les hablen los chats y los Tyrons.
They are screaming that.
This is where the issue is coming from.
Oh my God.
Most women want to be approached by Chad and Tyrone only. And this is why a lot of men are more skeptical about it. I'm 31 years old male, and my parents keep wondering why I'm still single. Things aren't the same like it was in their time. If I was born before social media, I wouldn't think getting in a relationship wouldn't be as difficult as it's today. You'll be surprised how many women lose interest once I tell them I don't have Facebook or Instagram. Like, who cares about that stuff? I'm 6 foot average looking but struggle with women tremendously. I do pretty well in my career, having 2 properties and net worth closing in on $1 million, but still have hard time. My parents keep pressuring me to get with someone. I don't know what to do. While I would say that young women have near impossible standards today, there's definitely a level of responsibility that young men need to have. Before you even try dating, I would encourage you to just practice talking with people. Not just women, but also men. Build your character and your charm. Get your money and your body right, but most importantly, know how to talk to people. Too many young men think of women
Es lo que les digo, tienen que enfocarse en hablar, en realmente relacionarse con la gente, en construir ese carácter, ¿okay? A deshacernos de esa ansiedad social. El game lo es todo, señores. Lo es todo.
as these beings that can bring them happiness, forgetting that they are just normal people. I haven't approached to women in a while. I done it. They don't have feelings for me, and that's fine. At least I know. I didn't get what I wanted, but it's what I need. I don't blame guys for not wanting to approach women, because with most women you can't make any mistakes around them. I am a 30-plus-year-old man, and I have never once approached a woman in the pursuit of romance. Ever. Fear of rejection and humiliation is a factor, but it goes way deeper than that. Firstly, I have absolutely no idea what to do or say. I have zero ability to understand or perform subtext. It's alien to me.
What is the main challenge of dating Australian women nowadays?
Definitely women are hyper masculine, you know, they're very independent, they're in control, they want to control everything. And I think what we kind of miss with men is that it takes a lot of courage and a lot of bravery to actually go up to a woman and ask her to go on a date, you know? And there's that fear of rejection, and no one wants to get rejected, but these guys are out there, they're taking a hit, and they're coming up to these women that aren't feminine, they're not playful, they're defensive, they're aggressive, and then the women are complaining about, you know, well, why don't men approach me? And it's like, well, that's why.
I agree with her view of it. She just made some valid points. This is caused by their actions, and it will continue until they change their attitude. We want to approach women, but our current society is making it harder. She explained it well. Until you get a flat tire. If they are independent and are in control of everything, then they should ask the bloke out. They want to control everything. She just handed out a major red flag with that statement. So accurate. Women have lost their femininity. They want to be masculine and aggressive instead of being submissive.
Ujú.
Do you guys like it when guys approach you on the street?
Yeah.
Has there been guys that approached you on the street and did it wrong?
Oh,
Yes.
absolutely. I feel like that's the main go-to.
Yeah.
So what are some pitfalls that guys run into in that?
The cat calling,
Aggressive.
the rude names.
Yeah.
So what would you suggest?
I think if you're genuinely interested in someone, like walking up to them and saying, I think you're really beautiful.
I've seen these two gentlemen.
Oh my
They came in the
God.
coffee shop as I was working, and
Eso es lo que normalmente les decimos, güey. Y muchos se ofenden. Si no eres de su agrado, se ofenden. O sea, no es cierto, no les creas.
we're very attractive men, and we made eye contact and all of that. But I didn't know if like it'd be weird if I went up to them and would have been like, hey, like I think you're really cute. Like is that would you guys appreciate that? I don't know.
We wouldn't mind being approached, and to be honest, it would be better. I know for sure most guys will appreciate it if women start approaching more, as it would make things easier and better for both. I never made the first move. Growing up in a household with a single mother and seeing the issues she had in relationships really pushed me away from wanting a relationship.
Uf.
When a woman approaches me, I usually scream, "Do not approach me." Works great. I am shy person around women, but I will try to approach. Thank you. As sad as it is, it's better to focus on yourself in these times, instead of focusing on getting a girlfriend. I am just glad I met my girl years ago, when we both didn't have a lot of technological intervention. It really did mess up the game. Thanks for watching.
Damn.
If you
Eso es lo que está pasando hoy en día. O sea, ¿por qué los hombres no se le acercan a las mujeres? Pues porque, güey, la pinche actitud que tienen bien culera, güey, la neta. O sea, te les acercas, te mandan a la verga. Y no eres de su agrado, te mandan a la verga. O sea, no sé, son muy emocionales, obviamente. Depende cómo se sientan en ese momento. Si haces lo que a ellas no les parece en ese momento, güey. Entonces, prácticamente quieren que estés a sus pies. No se puede, güey, la neta. Porque tú sabes qué pasa cuando estás prácticamente a sus pies, güey. Pues, ¿qué pasa? Te mandan a la verga.